Hello, my name's Chris Hanley, and I'm going to be talking about the benefits of a 24-hour work week. Now, one of the big things everyone wonders is, what's the benefit really for me to have a 24-hour work week? Well, I get paid less? Not true at all, in fact. In America, we on average work 35 hours a week. And for those 35 hours a week, we on average get about $1,000. However, in the Netherlands, people only work 25 hours a week. And for those 25 hours, they on average receive $1,100. That's an extra $100 for 10 extra hours of not working. I mean, that's a really big deal. And the reason it matters to us all is everyone works. If you work and I work and everyone else who makes money works, this is an important topic. And the reason I can state all this, the people who are backing me up, it's not just me saying this, it's the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics. It's the OECD, which is kind of like the European Bureau of Labor. It's the Economic History Association, who covers about how this has happened continuously in the past, and even the New Economic Foundation, who really is a major supporter of the 24-hour work week. Now, if we switch to the 24-hour work week, we will not only see a rise in pay, we'll also see an increase of technology in the workplace, a drop in unemployment, less racism and sexism, and even a drop in crime. Now, the best way to really show that is right here, with our leading countries around the world. Now, these are all first world countries, and each of these countries has a standard work week. There we are at the far right here. The United States, we are the only country whose red bypasses the blue. That's not a good thing. That means we work 35 hours a week. We get paid $30 an hour. No other nation has that. The closest is the UK, who works 31 hours and gets paid 31 hours for $31 per hour. So as you see, as we go across over to this direction, the work week goes down. And as the work week goes down, the pay rates raise substantially right around here, and again right around here. And that's at the 30-hour work week and the 25-hour work week. Now, so such a jump means clearly you work less, you get paid more. But why? Well, it deals with the entire concept of what minimum wage is about. Minimum wage was meant to be a minimum starting amount, not what you normally get paid. So by having this less hours, we'll see a rise in pay, just like we did before in history. Not only that, it also will open up a lot of management and other upper paying fields, because they don't want to pay the more expensive people overtime. So we'll have a lot more people getting better jobs. We'll also see an increase of technology and a decrease of unemployment. Now, the increase of technology is very simple to explain. If I need more workers and I can't get more workers, I need to get better tech to make up for the lack of workers. Also, on top of that, we'll see how technology played a part in history. According to the History Society, when we started with a 60-hour work week and a lot of people working hard. The government cut that to a 40-hour work week, which meant they had to increase the technology, which is how we got a lot of our current big businesses. If we cut it again, we're going to see another increase of technology. As for unemployment, just think about this logically. We need more employees. We don't want to pay these other people overtime, so we're going to hire new people. I mean, it's just a very simple logic concept. And of course, if you have less hours of work, you're going to have more free time. And more free time, most people are going to use to pursue what they want to do: art, science, new businesses. And that means more work, more employees, less unemployment. And of course, all of that need for employees is going to reduce sexism and racism in the workplace, which is a bad thing to be in the workplace in the first place. I mean, with these higher demand of workers, we can't if I'm a racist, I can't turn away a person because I don't like their race. If I'm a sexist, I can't turn away a person because I don't like their sex. I need employees. So it reduces that, and that's a great thing. Finally, we have a work versus crime group. So, of course, we all think criminals are just people who want to be criminals, right? No one wants to be a criminal. Criminals are people who don't think they have any other choice. They don't have a job, so they view, man, I guess I got to go out there and mug someone. I don't want to mug someone. I want to be a moral person just like everyone else, but I don't think I have another choice. But as this graph here clearly shows, in Chicago, there is a standard 9.1 out of every 100 teens gets arrested if they come from a violent neighborhood for committing a crime. However, the minute those people get a job, that drops to 5.1. And if they've maintained that job for 16 months, that's a 2.2. That is an extreme drop in crime, and that's because of employment. When we feel employed, we feel safe, we don't need to commit crimes. Finally, in closing, I just want to restate the obvious for us. If we decrease how much work we're allowed to do per week, we're going to see a rise in employment. We're going to see a rise in the amount of money we get paid. We're going to see a drop in crime. We're going to see a drop in sexism. All of this will lead to a new cultural renaissance, just like when we cut the first work week from 60 hours to 40 hours. We saw a rise of small businesses. And that rise of small businesses is going to mean people are happier. And in the end, as Arnold Toynbee says, the supreme accomplishment of this world is to blur the line between work and play. Thank you. My name is Chris Hanna.